Hello, I'm Eka Ratnasari, a biology teacher in rural place in North Sumatra, Indonesia. I found that my colleagues in my school needed a practical method in assessing student performance since test was less effective to do so, and lead students to learn more independently. Rubric is a good idea since technology was challenging in my home school.
Hello, my name is Shania Matanji from Tanzania. I've been teaching history and Swahili language for the past 5 years. As a teacher, I faced a lot of challenge while assessing students equally and fairly. I was very excited when we decided to work on Rubric because Rubric is a very important tool on assessing students.
My name is Tonika Yephtomi from Nagaland, India. I've been teaching for the past 9 years. I teach English and social studies. Many times I find our students are not assessed equally. So this is an instrument of transparency in the teaching and learning process. I am glad we could come together for a purpose which has now been developed as a professional development module. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Caren Soi. I teach biology and chemistry in Kenya. I chose to be part of the Rubric team because one of my objectives as an ILEP participant was to improve my assessment skills. I am glad we have thoroughly researched on rubrics for clear, equal, and transparent assessment of our students.
Hello, this is Sabera. I'm from Sylhet, Bangladesh. I have been teaching English for the past 5 years. Well, we all know how important Rubric is as a tool for assessing students, so it was really great when we all decided to create our professional development module on Rubrics. Rubrics are very useful and effective for both teachers and students. As a group, we worked together in the class of sharing insights from the world schools that was facilitated by Dr. Blazingen and Dr. Gray to create our professional development module, which will be useful in our home countries. This module consists of trainer module and participant module that will be applicable for all international teachers. We chose the title randomly, taking into account the teaching and learning process back home. It was really interesting to work together and argue on different ideas, but then we polished the ideas and put it all together. Our title is Using Rubrics to Link Instruction and Assessment. Students often demand an explanation as to why they have been awarded marks because many times we teachers don't give them guidelines on our expectations. Rubric is one of the tools which is used to link instruction and assessment as it gives clear, fair and equal guidelines to both the instructor and the learners. Our PDM objective is to share information to the ILEP fellows schools and communities to empower the classroom with rubrics, how to create and use it to link the instruction and assessment. Rubrics can be used for teachers from all disciplines to broaden the purpose of learning. Let's talk about the sessions. This module consists of 3 sessions which will be completed in 8 hours. In every session, we have introduction activity, practice activity, assessment activity, and transition activity. In between the sessions, we do have breaks for the participants so that they don't get bored. Now, the objective of session 1. At the end of the session, the participants should be able to describe what the rubric is, its characteristics, and the benefits of rubric. So, by the end of this session, the participants will have a clear and general idea about rubric. Next, session 2. The objective of session 2 is, at the end of the session, the participants will be able to analyze and explain the steps on how to create good rubrics and evaluate the rubrics for teaching and learning purpose in the classroom. Here comes our last session of this module, and the objective of session 3 is, at the end of this session, the participants will be able to design their own rubrics based on the components presented to design a good rubric and then combine it to the lesson plan. Now, we are tired as heck, but our excitement won't let us stop. We have to go on. For that, we needed the refreshment from drinking Indian tea. Wow! While designing our PDM, we did also have singing and dancing break. And we kept on working. After the long day at university, we had to work at our apartment even late at night. So look at the picture, we look like zombies. But we did manage to keep smiley faces, we are tough. Now, the training material. The materials we will use are PowerPoint presentation and YouTube video that contains standardized and detailed information about rubrics. Both of these materials can be used online and offline. Besides the PowerPoint presentation and YouTube videos as the materials, we also have handouts for the participants for each session, which will equip them to work accurately in practice activity. The participants can work in groups or individually in the training session. Finally, it has been a wonderful lifetime experience for all of us to work in group and do research on rubrics. Indeed, rubric is a very important tool in all of our countries for assessing the student equally in teaching and learning process. Last but not least, each of us has played a significant role to make this presentation become real, and we worked so hard to collaborate it with our professional development module. We did put our best to make it useful for our community back home. Our acknowledgement goes to US Department of State, IREX, Dr. Messner, Dr. Blazingim and Dr. Gray, also to Yabet, Dr. Adam, Dr. Cynthia, Dr. Liana and team, our professors in Photo Voice Project and Portrait classes, the Dean and Administrator team of Mary Lou Fulton Teachers College, ASU, and heartiest thanks to partner teachers in internship schools and friendship families. Thank you for watching.